28 minutes to 6. That was Born to be Wild from Stefan Wolf. This is Tuesday Drive, and ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the roar of engines in early September as the Shoalhaven embraces a global sisterhood of inspirational women. Our highway is going to feel the rumble of motorbikes that have a message for motorsports companies right around the world, and it's a message that many of us probably haven't even considered before. Joining me now is Helga Purple Possum. Yes, that's right, Helga Purple Possum, who's making her Ducati ready for the beaming vistas of the Shoalhaven, which will be polished and reflecting of her beautiful brass bike. Helga, hello, welcome to Tuesday Drive.
Hello, Stephen. Glad to be here.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. Now, Helga, tell me, what is the Women Riders World Relay?
It's a global relay where we are trying to show the world that there are so many of us out there enjoying motorbike riding, and we want to let them know that we want them to provide for us in ways that they haven't been doing in, for example, clothing and that sort of thing.
Now, is it specifically just clothing that they're not providing for women?
Just a lot of activities too, but we're getting out there, we're making a mark. Mm-hmm. You know, we've achieved a world champion in one of the classes of racing. So we're getting out there, there's more of us, but yes, we do want a lot of more provided for us. So, like they have for men, but there isn't for us. Yeah,
so give me a bit of an idea. So if you walk into, say, like just a department store or a motorcycle store that sells clothes for people, what are you telling me that you're not finding in there?
Well, in a store for clothing, just the normal clothing, there's always such a big market for women. But you go into a motorcycle store and it's almost 80% for men and just a little corner usually for girls. It's getting better, but we need to be more. I'd love to just walk in and buy a purple jacket, but I can't.
So is it just the traditional black jacket you find then?
Black jacket, and I'm still wearing men's boots and pants. The pants I bought, leather pants, when I bought them were men's, so I've had them altered. But just having the variety, and, you know, girls love a little bling, and we'd love to have that out there for us.
And look, the other thing, to me, my father used to have a motorcycle, and, he had all the leather gear. I mean, and it wasn't cheap. So I can imagine that, I mean, you're obviously buying these men's clothes, and then you have to have them altered, so there'd be an added cost on top of that.
That's right. But, like, today there are some jackets, but the variety is very small. We just want more range for us.
Now, it's a global relay. Are these companies taking notice?
We hope they are. We are now the 41st country in the relay. It's going to cover over 80 countries. It's going to cover over 90,000 kilometres. So we're hoping that we're being seen and that people are realising that there are so many of us out there, and the numbers are just growing.
Now, the relay has started in Australia, hasn't it?
It has. It started on Sunday.
Right.
In Perth.
Right,
and
wow.
It's moving its way all the way across the country to Sydney, to Victoria, and then all the way up to Noosa and back down to Bateman's Bay and then up to Sydney at the end after 13 days.
And did I read correctly that there's a baton involved in this?
There is a baton. One little baton was made especially, a little mahogany one, and inside is a scrolled up paper for all the girls to sign their names, all the girls in the relay.
Oh, wow.
And I think a second one's been made because there's so many.
Yeah, it must be a big baton.
Oh.
How big is this baton?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's about like 12 inches long or something.
Holy moly.
Strap it in a little leather case, and it goes on a little backpack on your back, and it's got the GPS.
Now, you're leading one of these legs, aren't you?
I am. I'm leading the one from Newcastle to Bateman's Bay, and then the next day I'll lead the last leg to Sydney, where we hand the baton over to New Zealand.
And sorry, did you just say before there's a GPS in this baton?
Yes, there is. So it can track where it's going. So you can go onto the website to see what's been happening, all the women involved, the countries involved. It's really quite special.
That's incredible.
So,
And where will you be riding from when it comes to the Shoalhaven?
we are going to be riding mainly down the highway from Fairy Meadow, Wollongong area, straight down the highway because it's a beautiful piece of road, beautiful scenery, so it'll be the easiest way. I've got 114 girls,
Wow.
maybe 113 behind me, so I'm going to make sure that we get there. We're leaving very early in the morning, and we'll see the sights of New South Wales.
Well, Helga, I can assure you that you're going to love the new bypass near Berry. It's going to save you a lot of time, especially when you've got, 113 bikers.
Yes. All rumbling down the highway.
Now, what I want to know is, when are you actually going to be coming through the Shoalhaven? What day?
We will be coming down on the 5th of September.
The 5th, right. Okay.
Yes. So hopefully after lunchtime.
And what
We're heading that way.
What do you encourage? I mean, are you encouraging the public to do something? Are you encouraging just to come out and to cheer you on?
We'd love to do that. We'd love to have people cheering us on, taking photos of
Yeah?
us. Just it's a one of a kind event. It's nearly 100 countries, taking a year to do. So it's very special and all run by girls.
Well, look, I have to admit, I can honestly say, I mean, I've lived in Yarra the majority of my life, and I've never seen 113 bikers, travel down the Princes Highway near Moss Street. So that is going to be quite a spectacle in town.
It is. It's going to be so exciting being part of it too.
Now, have you actually travelled through our part of our neck of the woods before?
Oh, I have. I've done your neck of the woods quite a few times. I'm an avid bike rider, covering a lot of kilometres, and your part of the world is absolutely beautiful. I have friends down there, and I visit there a lot.
So you have a connection to the South Coast.
Oh, I do. I love it down there.
Now, Helga, as we've mentioned, you're obviously, well, not you personally, but the whole group is raising awareness to these big motorsports companies, but you've also got another reason that you're embarking on this journey, because you're raising money for a particular organisation. Which one is it?
It's the Westpac Helicopter Rescue Service.
And why is that?
Well, they saved me nearly 5 years ago when I had a bad accident. It was the medic on board and the staff that flew me from a hospital up near Port Macquarie to John Hunter, and they stopped them cutting my leg off.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
I was very thankful for them being in the right place at the right time.
And what was happening at the time? Were you on a bike or something?
I was riding my motorbike,
Oh,
my
no.
other Ducati. I lost control on a corner. The road was a bit dodgy. Can't blame the road though. But I've hit a car and I've totally smashed my leg and ripped my leg open.
Oh, gosh.
Mm.
And so how long were you recovering for?
I was pretty much in hospital for 3 months or so, and then in and out for the next few years. I've had 25 operations on my leg, and I'm so very grateful, like I say, to the Westpac people. Otherwise, I wouldn't be walking.
Helga, how the heck do you get back on a bike when you've had such a major accident like that? How does one do that?
Oh, so simple. I just love riding so much. Even after I left hospital to get better, went home, started a new life, I got hit again.
Oh, my
got
goodness.
my leg rebroken.
Oh,
but
goodness.
I just couldn't wait to get back on my bike.
You haven't had any more accidents, have you?
No,
Oh,
not
good.
then, and hopefully that was it.
And what about music selection, though? What's the top of your playlist on your iPhone or Android or whatever you have?
Oh, my gosh, I have so many different varieties. Back from 70s music, I love classical music,
Oh,
hard rock,
wow.
gentle, Andean folk music. I love it all, except I hope I don't upset people. I don't like rap.
Oh,
or country music. So there
that's
you go.
okay. We've got no rappers listening this afternoon. Now, Helga, before I let you go, and I might upset some people now, what does the Ducati have over the Harley Davidson?
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started. We can actually
Please
lean
do.
it around corners so well and have so much more fun. That's all I can say.
Oh, I see. So you're saying the Ducati is a little bit more fun than the Harley Davidson?
Extremely much more fun.
Oh, well, there you go. You've heard it first here on Tuesday Drive. Helga says the Ducati's more fun. Well, look, Helga, thank you so much for speaking with me on Tuesday Drive, and best of luck with that ride.
Thank you so much. I hope everybody comes out and waves to us as we go past.
And takes lots of photos as well.
That's it.
Oh, well done. Thank you so much, Helga.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
Now, if you're keen to get a glimpse of the girls, keep your eyes peeled to our roads next Thursday, the 5th of September, and I'll pop the interview up, and a picture of Helga Purple Possum, I should say, and her Ducati up on our Facebook page. And of course, there'll be no Harley Davidsons in sight at all when I post that interview. You're listening to Tuesday Drive on Triple UFM, right across the Shoalhaven, where the time is 16 minutes to 6, and it's lovely to have you tuned in from Pebbly Beach, Ulladulla, Berry, Nowra, Hymes Beach, and everywhere in between. Now, I thought this song from Destiny's Child would be highly appropriate considering what's about to come down our roads next Thursday. Good afternoon.
Lucy Lou, with my girl Drew, Cameron D and Destiny.